the opportunity is about to come back around. There's something that maybe fell through in the past that you felt that you were called to, some kind of opportunity of some sort, and it ended up falling through. And it was discouraging and it was confusing because you really knew that this was something God had spoken to you. Well, that opportunity is coming back around, and this time it is divine timing. This time it's the time for you to succeed in what God has called you to. And God wanted me to give you an example of when I started my business. I think it's been like 7 or 8 years ago now. I attempted to go and open my business, and everything just kept falling through. So I knew that, like, okay, it wasn't the time yet. So I just let it go. I knew that I was just going to wait on God, right? Like, when things don't seem to be happening, it usually means, and it requires discernment, but it usually means that it's not quite time yet. And sure enough, it was about 3 months later, I got the, stirring to go try again. So I went, and this time everything went through so smoothly, and I signed the contracts, and everything went really quickly. So that's something that the Lord was telling me about as well. Like, for some of us, this is going to happen very quickly. This opportunity is going to arise seemingly suddenly, and it may seem like everything's requiring like you to move fast. And that's what I ended up experiencing when I opened my business. What ended up happening was I signed a lease for, I think it was October or September. I don't remember, like September, I believe it was. And so I had like a month, right, till I went out into the lease and left my job, at the time, my current job at the salon and spa that I was at. Well, what ended up happening was 2 weeks later, the salon and spa that I worked at, it was a Saturday. I had just finished my shift. I left work, and I was already like on the feeder, and they're like, hey, we need you to come back. We need to tell you something. And I'm like, I'm not coming back. Like, I already left. I'm not coming back. And they were like, well, we're shutting down the salon. You need to come, and we're closing business, and you need to come and get all your things. So I was like in a whirlwind. I was like not expecting that. So I had to go back. I had to pack all my stuff up. Thankfully, God had been preparing me ahead of time. So I had my website. I had to call the leasing agent, and say, hey, I know that it's another 2 weeks, so I'm supposed to be in there, but I need it now. Can you get my suite ready now? And thankfully they were able to. And I think I was up for business by that Tuesday. So like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I was literally did not sleep, did nothing but text all my clients, let them know what was happening, let them know where my new location was, put them on the book, schedule everyone, like set up my whole shop. Like, it was crazy. And then I was just like busy. It was crazy, just so busy. And it took about a month before I could even like level out and catch my breath. So all that to say that this may seem to happen suddenly, and it may require you to move quickly. Okay. So, but you still want to move strategically. Sometimes when we move fast, we don't pay attention to the details. We don't pay attention to certain things. And remember, God's been telling us, pay attention to the contract. So pay attention to the details. Don't get sloppy. Don't, just pay attention to what you're doing. Move efficiently. God has been preparing us for whatever it is, right? And like I said, for most of us, this is going to be something that was supposed to happen, or we felt was supposed to happen, but for some reason it wasn't time yet. For some reason there was delay. For many of us, there was still other parts to the pieces to the equation that needed to be set in motion or set right. And there's a lot that goes into it behind the scenes that God has to orchestrate. And so there's a lot of moving parts. So get ready for that thing to come back around. And this time it's not going to fall through. This time it's the divine timing. This time it's going to move forward. This time you've got the green light to go ahead. But again, be wise with how you navigate. But yeah, that's what I heard the Lord say. So be blessed.